Okay. Alright, guys. Hello. Welcome back. Are we back? Charity's still here. Good to see you. Again. Hopefully you're doing well. Because I'm not. I'm annoyed. But that's okay. We're gonna stream on here. Alright, we're back. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna pretend like nothing happened. Alright, Charity's back. We're back. Hopefully the audio's good. Sorry for that. My computer completely froze, completely crashed. There's literally nothing I could do to save it. It just decided that it had enough, I don't know. It just decided that it had enough. It was over. It said that I don't feel like streaming anymore. So we shut it down. We restarted it. And hopefully everybody comes back. I doubt that's going to happen, but Charity, at least you're back. Thank you for rejoining. Sorry about that. Intermission for... That's optimistic, Darb. Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, if I would have known, I could have told everybody that we'll be right back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Could have played some tunes or something, you know, done something to at least let everybody know instead of just completely detonating from the face of the earth. But it's fine. It's fine. We're back. Thank you guys for both coming back to hang out. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm upset. But that's okay. We're just going to build on. We're going to keep building. We're going to try and... We still have like a half hour. We still have a half hour to continue building. We're going to make some good progress. We're going to keep chipping away at it. Cook is here in the house. I don't think I saw you on the first stream tonight, but it just crashed, so we are back. Good to have you, Cook. You missed this. We built the whole first half here, and then my computer decided to completely crash, and there was not a thing I could do about it. So the stream went bye-bye, completely crashed. So we restarted with a new stream. Looks like we have 4 people back. Charity's back. Darb is back. Cook, you are here officially. So I'm glad to have you guys back in the chat for this second round. Like Darb said, we had an unfortunate and untimely pause for snacks intermission. But we are here. We are back rolling. We added this to the top. We're going to add this as well. So yeah, we have you 4 in here. Thank you guys for jumping back in. Like I said, we still have about a half hour of fun to have, so we will do our best to have it. And it makes it a little bit easier for me when editing to download the video, because I am going to turn this into a quote-unquote long-form video where we build this whole thing. So yeah, 11 to 5 in 3 minutes. 11 to 5 in 3 minutes. What does that mean? Got Chase Lights. Nice. Very nice. Oh, viewers. Yeah, it dropped off. I don't blame everybody for leaving. I mean, the stream was dead, so if nobody else comes back, I totally understand it. It's very frustrating from my perspective, but hopefully everybody comes back. If not, that's fine. You guys are here, so if it freezes again, we're just gonna be done for the night, and we'll re-rack and come back on Sunday. So yeah, apologies for that. Don't really know what happened. The computer just completely decided to end itself. So yeah, Chase out. Yeah, so Cook, my intention was to not talk about anything NASCAR. It's not that you guys can't. I mean, you're certainly more than able to do so. But yeah, I was simply going to focus on the World Cup today because we're building the World Cup trophy. So if I seem a little subdued, it's because of this crashing stream. But hey, won't be able to join streams from June 19th to June 29th. Well, so I'm going to be on vacation for a little bit. So I'm also not going to be able to, I'm not going to be streaming. So you honestly might not miss any. June 29th. You might not miss any in that time frame. I can't think of the dates off the top of my head, but actually, you might miss a few, but that's okay. Me too. We are going to LA for the World Cup. We're going to see the United States play. Ah, Martin. No, you're good, my friend. It's not that you're late, but the stream crashed. So, good to see you. No need to apologize. Not leaving the stream. Well, if the stream crashes, you won't have a choice. And I hope that that's not the case. But yes, thank you guys for joining back in. Martin, thank you for joining. It is good to see you. Yeah, I'm a little upset about the stream just crashing there. And it wasn't even the stream crashing, it was the computer. My entire computer just decided that it was done and completely froze up, so I had to shut it down and restart it and restart the stream. So yeah, no need to apologize. So you're gonna be in New York. So I'm coming to LA and you're going to New York. That's kind of funny. We may pass each other in the sky. So unless you're driving, but I'm flying. The other stream did go kaboom. Bored Diecast, thank you for joining back in. Yeah, well, it wasn't even the stream. It was my entire computer just decided that it was done. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. If it does, then we'll just be done for the night. It'll be a sign. But yeah, thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for hanging out. Of course, as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, even though sometimes things go wrong. It is what it is. So I was playing a league on iRacing. I have 6 wins locked in for the... Well, that's exciting, Martin. Congratulations on your 6-win season. Very nice. I've never played iRacing. Flying, going to Buffalo and Toronto, around that area. Are you going for the World Cup, or is it something totally separate? Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there are matches taking place in Toronto. That was one of the places I was considering going for the World Cup if we didn't get the US tickets, because Toronto's roughly 4 hours from us. I've never been to Canada, actually. The only time I've ever been out of the country was Ireland. It has been really fun, though, to see a lot of Europeans coming over and enjoying American culture. It's been very fun to see on Twitter. Family doesn't watch our... It's all good. Mine doesn't either. They do because of me. Well, and my wife, too. But my immediate family. I have a chance to win the regular season championship by 5 points. Well, that's exciting. Do you get bonus points for winning the regular season championship? I have a feeling we're going to be making 2 of these. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for coming back. I see we have 6 people here. Yeah, this stream definitely got kind of killed because of that crash, which it's disappointing. Disappointing. I don't expect this one to get nearly as many people in or the views or anything like that, but no, I have a huge points advantage when the chase starts. Well, that's good. Is it the same format that the actual Cup Series is running this year? When is the big World Cup? I mean, the big World Cup's currently going on right now. Today's match day 1. Are you talking about the final? Because when the final is, I actually don't know. I probably should know, but I don't. The final's not until sometime in July, I believe. Yes. Oh, good. That's exciting. Again, I still don't love the fact that they're going with the chase format, but it's better than the playoffs. July 19th final. There you go. See? The chat. The chat knows. The chat always knows. The chat is king. Or queen, I suppose. I don't know. When is the big World Cup? What is the big World Cup? That is so long. Oh yeah, it's a month-long tournament. So, oh man. So the history of it is they bring in all of the best teams in the world, hence World Cup. And it used to be a little bit more exclusive. It used to be 16 teams, and they expanded to 32. Now they've expanded to 48. So there's 104 matches over a month and whatever the time frame is, a month and change. 104 matches, 48 nations, 12 groups of 4. Yeah, 12 groups of 4. To finish what I was talking about last stream, yes. The reason it took so long for elections was because of the government. They took too long to send aid and people died. Yeah, so across the board, generally speaking, government is problem. 1,000 people died. That's really sad, just because government ineptitude. That is, listen, I don't want to get into like geopolitics on the stream, but there are very few reasons for government, and taking care of its own people is like the biggest thing. National security, taking care of its people, that sort of thing. That's like the main purview of government, and the fact that that happened is a disgrace. It's terrible. But same thing that kind of happened here in the mountains of North Carolina when Greg Biffle was going through and helping all of those people. So yeah. Yeah. You'll never hear me just say positive things about governments, mostly, honestly. Most government is corrupt and a problem. Just worldwide these days. Probably forever. But yeah, if the government can't help its people, then what is the point of it even being there? Matches, yes. 104 matches over a month and change, or whatever the time frame is. Tour today, tour tomorrow, and presumably tour the next handful of days, however many. I'm excited though. I'm very optimistic about the United States, maybe to a fault. I like to think their chances in the group are pretty good. And I like to think that they have a decent shot at a deep run they could make. Yep, see, we're going to have to make 2 of these. So we're going to have to flip all the way back here. I knew that was going to happen. I called it. Did you guys hear it? I called it. Second place is regular season by 200. Whoa, see. So second place for the regular season is, that's a lot of points. That seems excessive. 200 points back. How many points do you get per race, I guess? That's the question. Is it the old points format where you got 100 and you could get 185? I think if you led the most laps, led a lap and won the race, you could get 185 maximum points. If that's the case, then 200 is still a lot. That's over a race. That's over a whole race ahead. But yeah, if that's the case, that's a pretty good reason to want to win the regular season points, I guess. I like these blue pieces. These are very blue. Blue's normally not one of my favorite colors, but I like this blue color. This bright one, or dark one, whatever you want to call it. So 9:38, we'll be here for a little bit longer. Like I said, we're gonna go right up until about 10 o'clock, and then I'm running upstairs to watch the next match. Unless the stream crashes in between, so be aware of that, guys. Again, if the stream crashes or my computer or anything between now and 10 o'clock, it's just, I'm not gonna come back on tonight. So just be aware of that. I want to make sure that you guys aren't like refreshing and trying to look for the stream or anything. If it does crash between now and 10 p.m., I will not come back tonight. I will be back Sunday. We'll finish this thing up. So yeah, just want to make sure that everybody knows that, and we're not leading anybody astray. For wins, 50, second, third. So hold on, you're telling me, hold on. You're telling me that a win only gets you 50 points. Second gets 40, okay, so on and so forth, yada yada. I get that. But you get a 200 point lead. That's a 4-race lead. That doesn't add up. Like, that math, as they say, that math is not mathing. Something's not right about that. Whoops. I don't know. You're gonna have to look into that or explain it a little bit better to me, because that does not make sense to me whatsoever. Now I feel like I'm just trying to build this faster and faster, so I'm trying to make up the lost time that I had, but also the chat isn't, like, you guys aren't moving too fast, so I don't have to pay as close attention. We only have 5 people, and that's pretty disappointing, honestly. Like, I'm not disappointed that you guys are here. I'm just disappointed what happened to the stream. You know that. Next race is Nashville for race 12. Yeah, something about that whole point system just doesn't make sense to me. You'll have to figure that out and then tell me in the next stream or something, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I wonder how long I can make this video. Like, how much can I speed up the footage to make it look good for like a full video? I don't know. I guess the only good thing about the stream crashing is that it'll be easier for me to download the full stream. So I guess that's good, but yeah, hopefully you guys are entertained and having fun. I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm trying to next stream. Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to that, because I'll be honest, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me right now. But maybe you'll get maybe you'll get some clarity and you'll be able to explain it better. Because I just 200 points. That's a 4 race points lead. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Do you know what the worst part is in the days following her governor at the time was involved in private concerts where officials made about the death toll, speculating how many people had died. The message of shock, outrage, and attack and the public practice for many reasons he stepped down from. Yeah. Governor at the time was involved. Insensitive comments. Yeah. Jeez. You could very easily get me on an anti-government rant. Now, don't get me wrong. There are legitimate reasons for having government. I just believe that the government should be as small as possible. And you're explaining a very good reason why. If they're so inept that they can't even help in a situation like that, what's the point? And then to talk, you know, I don't know what was said, but bad enough to step down. Like, just to not have the, I don't even know, the wherewithal to understand people's situation. I don't know. It's just really, really frustrates me. But we're getting there. Bag 8. Because then on the flip side of that, like, all of the people that are in power, not to be ironic about the word power, but the people that are in control or in power, they don't feel the effects. They don't care. They yeah. Yeah, they live fine. There needs to be accountability, but unfortunately there doesn't seem to be a lot of that these days, just in general. Oops. They're making monetary bets on how many people died. Yeah, see that, right? Since we're on YouTube, I'm not going to say what I think should happen to them, but you probably know. And yeah, that's just evil. That's just pure evil. Like, there's really no other way to. Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna make 2 of these too. There's just no other way to explain that. That's yeah. Like I said, one of the only legitimate roles of the government is to take care of its people and make sure that they are safe. Yep. Pretty gross. And I feel like I didn't hear about that. I'm sure it was a big news story, but I feel like 2017, you know, I was in college, so I wasn't really like too involved in politics. I was focusing on school. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. But you know what? And I don't know if this is a good thing to say, but that does not surprise me with hearing that. Because just generally speaking, the way things are these days, that doesn't surprise me at all. Well, hopefully you're doing better personally as well as a nation. I feel like I don't really know too much about you guys down there. Sometimes I feel pretty isolated up here in my little bubble. But it is really cool that we get to connect like this via stream. even though the stream crashes. That's not a good thing, but, you know, we're back, and it's fine. Really small things to be upset about, especially after, you know, what you said. Right, because we're all just hanging out on the internet. Like, we're pretty fortunate to even do what we do. And we talk about that. Like, I'm building a Lego on stream, online, with people watching me build a Lego. Like, it's a pretty comfortable place. It's a pretty wild world that we do live in. Alright, so these go down here. I was kind of wondering how all of this would piece together just by looking at. I didn't look up any videos beforehand or anything like that. I got the bags out and we're just building. Probably, yeah, we're gonna make 2 of these. Let's do that. Do that. Yeah, but then surprise me when it happened. Thankfully I'm doing fine, but there's still a lot of people on the island that are still suffering effects of hurricane. And see, that's like, well, I'm glad that you're doing well. But again, that's something that like we really don't hear about a ton. You know, I say we have so many things going on. I mean, we really don't have anything like that, but there's constantly stuff that's going on. The craziest thing about the modern world is how connected everybody is, and how like the 24-hour news cycle is just it's insane. There's everything's going on, and you always see it happening, everything all the time, all at once. So this looks like it goes here, and this looks like it goes here. So that's one of the craziest things about the modern world, is how connected everybody is. Yep, we're going to be making 2 of these. How does this... I guess I haven't really been paying too much attention to the screen because I've been looking down. How does this look for you guys? Like, is this interesting, what we're doing? Or is this a difficult stream to watch? That's not that interesting. I know there's only 2 of you guys here hanging out, so again, it's a little different. But part of it is just for me too. Looks interesting. All right, Martin, thank you. Like I said, part of it's just for me personally, because I will be making a long form video of this at some point. You like it? Well, I'm glad you guys like it. It's something different. It looks good. It's hard to tell how big it actually is, though. Do you want me to set it down on its side like this? Is that better? It kind of looks weird from my perspective, but if that's better viewing for you guys, then we can have it be like that. That's perfectly fine with me. I wish you would have mentioned that a while ago, because now we only have about 10 minutes left, but I'll know that for the next stream that we do on Sunday. But I appreciate you guys coming back and being here on stream. I'm sorry that it crashed. I don't really know what happened. That's the second time that computer's done that to me, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Oh, yeah, it's pretty big. Nice. Is that normal size? Here, let me, here. There. How's that? Is that good perspective? I should have been doing this the whole time. Why didn't you guys tell me these things like at the start of the stream? It's fine. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually mad. I'm not actually upset. It's just kind of funny. Glad you're back too. Yeah, well, yeah, thanks for joining back. I'm going to only be here for about another 10 minutes. A little less than 10 minutes, actually, because the next match is about to begin. Cool. All right, cool. Forgot one piece here. Looks great. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining back in. Like I said, we're about to be done here shortly. Kind of got a little bit of a headache, too. I feel like it's the weather. It was really hot today, and maybe some allergies coming on or something. I don't know. It's this time of year. It's not my favorite. It's too hot around here. It wasn't important at the beginning just because it was a base. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's fair. That is fair. This might be the last thing we do today, actually. I might just call it after this one because I do want to get upstairs, get some popcorn before the match, maybe. Get comfy in my seat. I don't have any Czechia gear to put on, but sit down and enjoy the match. So I think actually we might just call it here. Once we get these two guys on the build, let's see where they go. So we almost made it. We almost made it halfway. So they go here, here, this way. Okay. So they go this way. Yeah, I was actually wondering that same thing, why they picked the colors that they did for the inside. Maybe because they're the cheapest version of whatever they are. I'm not really sure. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's my guess, is that that was the cheapest version of whatever particular piece that was, so they could just mass produce them and not incur a big cost. But yeah, so we're gonna call it here. It's 5 to 10 basically. Popcorn sounds good. Extra butter. Yeah, extra maybe. Popcorn. The World Cup sounds amazing. Heck yeah. Argentina blue and white. Yes, Argentina blue and white. Thinking pre-order Christopher Bell. Cool, Martin. That sounds good. But yeah, so we made some good progress. We're almost halfway done. It is pretty impressive. I'm honestly excited about it. I'm sorry that the stream crashed. I don't really know why. But yeah, so we'll be back. We'll be back on Sunday to talk more. Hopefully the US game goes well and they can win tomorrow evening. We'll be back with Bag 9, hopefully through to the end. Plenty of more things to do. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are also having fun. Again, sorry that the stream crashed. But yeah, enjoy. If you guys are going to watch the Czechia-South Korea game, enjoy that tonight. Tomorrow, Canada, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. And then the big one tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, U.S. versus Paraguay. So thank you guys for joining. Sorry about the stream crashing. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye, everyone.